They'd gone through some incredible acrobatics to get some software working in Excel. I don't know how they got that to work in Excel, to be honest.
We developed KNOWnoise with SSW over a period of 3 or 4 months. We've already got clients using it. They can talk with their engineers, be around the conference table, be out on site, and plan the next night's works, knowing what their noise impacts are going to be.
Busy roads are noisy enough. You throw some construction work on there and it's a bit of a nightmare.
At the beginning, this was my image of what it will turn out like, and how to get there, I didn't know.
We're consistent in following Scrum and DevOps. We were attacking the sprint backlogs in the order that he wanted and that he needed. So he wanted to do client demos as soon as possible, so we're focused on that system as early as possible. They'd gone through some incredible acrobatics to get some software working in Excel, where they could have a map, they could choose where construction's going to happen, what equipment's being used, and then plot out all the effects in the area. I don't know how they got that to work in Excel, to be honest. They were hitting technical limitations, performance issues as well. We used Angular, we used NGRX. It's a pure NGRX application. On the back end, we used .NET Core. We followed a clean architecture pattern. We put everything on Azure. We've got a build and release pipelines that deploy the entire infrastructure as it gets updated and deploy all the codes, run all the automated tests. We had a lot of data coming in, so we wanted to be able to sanitize that and make sure it's correct. When we got to the really large projects, we had issues with the tables that were required to calculate the noise and how it affected the homes in the surrounding area. Just the amount of data in those tables was a real outlier when compared to the rest of the system. As a result, the processing power required to load the data and then to work with it was much larger than everything else. It worked fine on a local machine. Run it in Azure, yeah, you can get it to work fine, but you're paying like 25 grand a month to get the performance out of it. But one morning at like 5 o'clock, let's brainstorm. By lunchtime, we'd taken that part of the system off SQL Server, put it into blob storage on Azure. It was a lot cheaper, and it ended up being a lot faster too, which was pretty cool. I'm going to these talks where other people are talking about similar things, and it's like, yeah, I've done that too. That's pretty cool. It's validating.
We've got a platform now through SSW that we can continue to add features, functions, and scale it up.
If it's at 11, we can take it to 12.
I think we've only just begun, and I feel excited about the prospects of where we can take this.